Have you ever looked at a boy and wondered, what is he really feeling? Because here's the strange truth. Most boys are taught, from a very young age, to hide their emotions. They laugh when they're hurting. They stay silent when they're overwhelmed. And sometimes, the feelings they never talk about become the ones that affect them the most. Today, we're uncovering 20 psychological facts about boys that most people never notice. And trust me, fact number 17 might completely change the way you see boys forever. Fact number 1. Most boys remember compliments for years. A simple, "you look good today," can stay in his mind for a very long time, much longer than you might expect, because for many boys, compliments are rare, and the things we rarely receive are often the things we remember the most. Fact number 2. When a boy truly likes someone, he starts noticing things most people miss: a new hairstyle, a different perfume, a subtle change in mood. Even the smallest changes don't escape his attention, and long after everyone else forgets, he still remembers. Fact number 3. Many boys hide their stress behind humor. The funniest person in the room isn't always the happiest one. Sometimes, the laughter is real, but the pain is too. And sometimes, jokes become a mask for feelings they don't know how to express. But wait, the next fact might surprise you, because it explains why many boys suddenly pull away, even when they care deeply. And once you understand why, their behavior starts to make a lot more sense. Fact number 4. When boys feel overwhelmed, they often become quiet. They pull back, they withdraw, instead of opening up, not because they don't care, and not because their feelings have changed, but because they don't always have the words to explain what's happening inside their mind or their heart. Fact number 5. Boys have a habit of replaying embarrassing moments over and over in their minds. That awkward conversation from years ago, that mistake nobody else remembers. There's a good chance he still thinks about it from time to time and still wishes he had said something different. Fact number 6. Many boys fear rejection more than failure. They can handle losing, they can handle mistakes, but opening their heart is different. That's why some never confess their feelings, because the risk feels too great, and sometimes silence feels safer than rejection. Fact number 7. A boy who genuinely trusts you won't just share his time, he'll share his vulnerabilities, his fears, his doubts, and the thoughts he usually keeps to himself, because for many boys, being emotionally vulnerable feels risky, and sometimes showing that side of themselves is harder than saying, "I love you." Fact number 8. Most boys don't leave conversations behind. When the conversation ends, they replay it again and again. What they said, what they should have said, and what they wish they had never said. A single sentence can stay in his mind for days, weeks, or even years. Fact number 9. Silence can be misleading, because silence doesn't always mean nothing is wrong. Sometimes it means a boy is thinking about everything all at once. Too many thoughts, too many emotions, too many things he doesn't know how to say. And sometimes silence is simply the mind trying to make sense of what the heart is feeling. Fact number 10. Many boys struggle to ask for help, even when they need it most, because society often teaches them that strength means handling everything alone, carrying every burden, without complaining, without showing weakness. But the truth is, no one is meant to carry everything alone, and sometimes, real strength is knowing when to reach out. We're halfway through, but don't leave yet, because the most surprising facts are still coming, and one of them explains something most people completely misunderstand about boys, especially fact number 17. You won't want to miss it. Fact number 11. A boy who cares deeply often worries more than he ever admits, not because he's weak, but because he cares. He thinks about the things that could go wrong, the people he might disappoint, and the ones he doesn't want to lose. And while he may not say it out loud, his concern often runs deeper than anyone realizes. Fact number 12. Many boys become emotionally attached before they realize it themselves. At first, it's just curiosity, then it's interest, then they start checking their phone, hoping for a message, thinking about that person for no particular reason, and before they understand what's happening, their heart has already made its decision. Fact number 13. Boys often express affection through actions, not words. They may not always say how much they care, but they show it by being there, by helping when you need it, by paying attention to the little things, because for many boys, actions are easier than emotions, and sometimes the quietest gestures carry the deepest feelings. Fact number 14. Many boys secretly compare themselves to others, even when they seem confident, even when they seem successful. They wonder if they're good enough, if they're doing enough, or if someone else is doing better, because confidence isn't the absence of doubt, and sometimes the strongest looking people question themselves the most. Fact number 15. Heartbreak affects boys longer than people think. The difference is, many don't talk about it. They keep moving forward, they keep showing up, and they keep pretending they're okay. But behind the silence, the memories remain, and sometimes the pain stays longer than anyone can see, because not all heartbreak looks like tears. Some of it looks like strength. Fact number 16. Boys remember emotional moments more than material gifts. They may forget what they received, but they rarely forget how someone made them feel. A genuine compliment, a meaningful conversation, a moment of support, or a simple act of kindness. Those memories stay in the heart far longer than anything money can buy. Fact number 17. This is the one most people never realize. Many boys have nobody they feel completely safe opening up to, not their parents, not their friends, not even the person they love, which means some of their deepest fears, their hardest battles, and their heaviest thoughts remain completely invisible to everyone around them. And that's why a simple message, a simple conversation, or simply asking, "Are you okay?" can mean more than you'll ever know. Fact number 18. A boy who genuinely respects you pays attention to the little things, the story you told weeks ago, your favorite song, your favorite food, or something you mentioned only once. Because respect isn't just about hearing what someone says, it's about remembering it. And when a boy remembers the small details, it's often a sign that you matter to him. Fact number 19. Many boys overthink messages far more than they admit. They reread texts, analyze replies, and sometimes spend more time thinking about a message than writing it. A short reply can raise 100 questions, and a delayed response can create 100 more, because when someone matters, even a simple message can feel important. Fact number 20. The strongest looking boy in the room isn't always the strongest emotionally. Sometimes he's just the best at hiding it. He carries his worries behind a smile, his pain behind his silence, and his struggles behind the image everyone else sees, because not every battle leaves visible scars, and sometimes the people who look strongest are the ones who need kindness the most. The truth is, boys have emotions just as deep as anyone else. The difference is, many were taught to hide them, to stay strong, to stay silent, and to carry things alone. So the next time someone seems distant, quiet, or emotionally closed off, remember, there may be a battle you know nothing about, a story you cannot see, and sometimes one conversation, one message, or one act of kindness can change everything. Now I'm curious, how many of these facts did you already know, and how many surprised you? Tell me in the comments below. And if you enjoy psychology content, that reveals the hidden side of human behavior. Make sure to subscribe, because the next video might reveal something about you that you've never noticed before.